Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Sorensen and welcome to my May Market Update 2.0. Well, I hope all the mothers out there had a great Mother's Day over the weekend. It certainly was lovely weather, and in our neck of the region up here, we've certainly had our first taste of winter, that's for sure. Anyhow, kicking into some recent results, number 58, Settlers Road at Wadalba. This was a beautiful brand new home, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. This one sold to a group moving up from Sydney looking for a brand new home, and this one sold for $695,000. Exceptional result there by Rachel. Well done, Rachel. The owners are very happy with that one. Another great property which we sold prior to auction was number 1 Coringal Place at Blue Haven. So this is the property I took to the market. Actually the third time I've had an opportunity to sell this property, and it was on the market with another agent for some 4 months with absolutely no result. Huge disappointment there, and we took it to market using our auction process. We sold it prior to auction for $500,000. The owners are ecstatic and can now move on to the next stage of life. They're moving up to the Hunter Valley, so we tend to get a lot of drift here. So people move up from Sydney to our area, and then from our area here much further north as well. So it's an interesting way how all that works out. Some great new listings, number 27 Nagle Crescent at Blue Haven. So this is the third opportunity I've had to sell this property in my career, so I'm very grateful for the return business that we're experiencing at the moment. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1-car garage design. It's quite a roomy 3-bedroom home as well with large living areas. Good sized backyard, easy access to the freeway, great for first home buyers or perhaps investors as well on this one. This one's kicking off with a price guide of $380,000, and that one there obviously hitting the market as we speak. Now, if you're a retiree and you're looking at what's the next step, you're not quite ready to head into the retirement village, but you want something which is easy maintenance, we've found it for you. It's number 15 Gilbert Avenue at Gorican. So this one here is a renovated 2-bedroom strata titled villa. So it's all single level, brand new kitchen in there as well, really neat and tidy bathrooms, all new fittings and fixtures throughout the kitchen there. And this particular property here has got a really nice courtyard. Now the great thing about this location is it's a level, short walk to the local shops. So you're close to doctors, chemists, public transport, everything that you need is just a walk across the street. So this one's kicking off with a price guide of $370. This is the second opportunity I've had to sell this property, so I'm really grateful once again for the return business. And as you can see, there's a bit of a theme here. So what we believe in is actually helping people grow through property, and we look after our clients, and that's why we do get a large percentage of our business is repeat and return customers. Which brings me on to my next point, which is what we're actually seeing this weekend. So we're kicking into a federal election. Now, I'm not sure if you've been following it. I have on some instances and have not on others. Basically, it bores me to tears, and I think you'd probably agree with me that it's hard to figure out if there is actually a good choice to make as far as who we actually elect. They all seem to be a bunch of knuckleheads in my opinion. But what I'd like to talk about is just what we're seeing once again by way of the negative gearing. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I've had an opportunity to speak with investors and people that are coming into the market, looking at their options and doing all their research. Well, what you could actually see here is you could actually see this push prices up. So back in the mid-80s, negative gearing was taken away, and there's a lot of statistics which have come back from that, which I've seen over the last few weeks, where we actually had significant rental rises. So we're going to see rental increases if that happens, because plain and simply in areas like this, there's no financial incentive to come and buy an investment property with no negative gearing benefit. So we will see rents rise in this area, which means it will become unaffordable for people, who are actually looking to, buy a property, because your rents are going up so much, you can't save your deposit. So it's kind of counterintuitive to me, this whole negative gearing thing and getting rid of it. I don't think it solves any problems. I think it's going to create other problems. The other thing with that is as well, I had one past client of mine that we're having a chat, and he's all invested in shares at the moment. So, when they get rid of the franking credit, what that means for him is he's just going to come and buy property. He doesn't care too much about the negative gearing because he's retired, but he's like, well, why the hell would I stay in shares when I can come into property, get the capital gains out of that and get a solid rental return? So, if he's anything to go by, we're going to see a whole bunch of self-funded retirees changing their whole portfolio setup which could then mean rising prices again because we've got increased investor activities actually reshuffling their portfolio. So, I'm not sure exactly who's going to win on the weekend. Hopefully the best person does. But I'd like to think that anyone watching this actually has a long-term outlook on what we want to see for the country. And right now, I can't see any benefit coming from removing negative gearing. So for me, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say I'm voting for anyone opposite the opinion of getting rid of negative gearing. I think it's a good thing for the property industry. I think it's a good thing for people so they have affordable rentals so they can actually save and have some sort of lifestyle. Anyhow, my name's Sorensen, and thanks for watching. Any questions, feel free to shoot me an email.